Arena Ultimax.
Didn't know Marie was in this game.
Yeah, she's one of the DLCs.
Okay, if you could do the audio check.
Time for audio check.
I'm just gonna check to see if this is.
Go over there.
Okay, it says live. That's good. It's got all the stuff. It's got the tags.
Okay,
awesome.
so with a little bit of talking, and hopefully by the time I click on the thing, oh my god, why aren't you loading? Hurry the fuck up and load.
When did I earn 650 Persona bucks? What do I use them for?
The coins, I don't know.
I don't think there was a store.
Yeah, we sound good.
Yeah, alright. We'll just play opening.
I don't know what you're supposed to spend Persona bucks on.
It's a wrong road. I call when they're getting newborns. Body stronger. The farther on you go. Thought I knew you. We can't never say I know me. That sorry shadow I could turn out to be. Sometimes I cannot. Just can't understand where my head is at. Oh, what my heart is saying. All throughout the struggle, sometimes I feel I can't shake the habit. I just can't wake up. But I know in the end I'll be the chill. 'Cause the road will go on with me or without. Making no compromise. Fighting for a better life.
Okay, we are back with Persona Arena Ultimax. Let's see. We started. That's what we and if I'm right, yeah, we have Akihiko, we have Iagus, and we have Lavros left. So we'll just do. I guess we'll just do Akihiko. And we'll get to see what Akihiko's been up to. Hang on, let me actually give you the stream.
No, I can guess.
There you go.
I was just going to interject with random. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So he's just been going around beating the shit out of some hobos.
Well, no, he is a hobo challenging strong people. He's turned into Ryu.
He's a
from,
hobo fighting other
Street
hobos.
Fighter. Basically.
Yo, bro, haven't seen your mug around here. Lucky thing we noticed you. Come on, man, spare us.
Well, I can't see you right now.
Man, we'll double it in no time in that gambling den over there.
You're in my way. Move it.
And we were being friendly. I should have pulled this on you at the start.
So yeah, Akihiko's fighting people with guns.
It's like he pulls out his trump card. It's a gun.
Begin with, do I really look like I carry that much money on me?
Ain't you Japanese? Most Asians stupid enough to come waltz around here are loaded. Come on, give me everything you got, or it's gonna be your brains on the floor. Son of a bitch! What the? What can I hit him?
So is he just a bad shot, or is Akihiko that good at dodging?
Akihiko's literally like where he's aiming the gun. In the time it takes him to try and pull the trigger, Akihiko's out of the way. He's basically bobbing and weaving through gunshots.
He's doing the Goku thing where he like dodges and then dodges back, so it looks like he didn't move.
No. That's Goku bullshit. No, Akihiko would have to be like Goku to pull that shit, and he ain't.
At least you know the basics.
It's funnier as he does the dodge and dodge back thing, but he did it too quickly, so he dodges out of the way,
runs back into the
and
bullet.
then goes back into the bullet.
Oh God.
I gotta hand it to you for not abandoning your pal.
I can't wait to get to the P4 Arena story so you can find out what's happening to the other member of C's.
I kind of know what they've been up to.
Yeah, but like, get the full story.
Yeah.
That was impressive stuff. What a fight! And against a man with a gun? Are you a ninja or something?
Nah, that's not.
Does he look like a fucking
police.
ninja?
I'd have thought all the gunfire would catch their attention.
Things like that happen all the time. The only authority here is the cartel. Everyone who's not connected dies.
That's what's his face from who voices Teddy.
See,
Could be. Yeah, it sounds like him.
Yeah.
Are we in like Mexico or something?
We're somewhere like that.
Hey, why not stop in for a drink? It's on the house. Seeing what you did made my day.
are you sure? The cartel you mentioned might not like that.
Hey, I'll get off easy compared to you. All I did was offer you a drink, not beat the hell out of their goons.
Do you have the good stuff in stock?
Huh?
It's hard to obtain that certain something around here. I haven't had any for a couple days now. Actually, I'm starting to go into withdrawal.
What is it you're talking about, mister? Listen, I run a clean bar.
Ramen, I need ramen.
I need a double shot of protein.
That also works.
Bro,
Make it quick. It's only half as effective 30 minutes after I've burned some calories.
sorry, I don't know that brand. Is that some kind of...
Dude's never heard of protein?
It's alright if you don't have any.
Akiko's talking about protein like it's a fucking drug.
Yeah. To be honest, what bar has like
Need my
protein powder ready?
fix. My daydreams of a world with infinite protein.
Yeah, welcome to characters who are now 100% a gimmick.
Looks like opportunity.
This isn't even like Persona Q where the gimmicks are like exaggerated for the sake of comedy. This is just actual Akihiko apparently.
Yeah.
I haven't found any opponents worth my time here anyway.
I think they cut back on that in Reload.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. By the time, Shinji shows up, Shinji dies, he doesn't really have time to... Man, I should have brought some protein to this funeral.
I can't wait to see what kind of challenge there is in store for me now.
It's weird that they have the Persona 4 music playing for this part.
I don't know.
Good morning. It's May 3rd, Constitution Memorial Day. Our top story today is an update on the hijacking 2 days ago.
They really
Five
just
men attempted
switched
a
from
daring
using
hijacking
one
of a
game's
domestic
test
airline.
music to
The
another
first
game's
such
test
incident
music.
in Japan in the 21st
Yep.
century. Police began their official interrogation of the arrested suspects this morning. But all depositions have been vague so far, with suspects complaining of muddled memories. Psychiatric exams are being considered.
Hi, Wendy
Must be
Lee.
the incident she mentioned in her email.
How do you have an email, Akihiko? You're a hobo.
He has an email account, he just can't reach it.
Probably.
Anytime he wants to check it, he has to like find like somewhere with like a free use computer.
Or he might get it on his cell phone, now that I think about it.
No, he doesn't have a cell phone, he's a hobo.
My cell phone immediately begins ringing, as if the caller were watching me the entire time. I don't.
Okay,
Was
well,
that
you should
intentional?
probably, you
I
should
don't.
probably go get that, Gappy, if your cell phone's
me.
ringing.
Okay, that's how I know it wasn't intentional. Because you're backtracking.
I don't know if that's backtracking. Sounds
You're
more like, that
deflecting.
sounds more like continuing the bed.
Don't be so impatient. You received the brief I sent you, right? What I didn't say directly in it is that the stolen cargo was from Ergo Research.
I figured it would be Kirijo group related, with you having to call me back.
No, it's Ergo. It's Ergo related. You know, the little cell phone thing is kind of reminiscent of what they ended up doing with Persona 5. Which, I guess this was closer to Persona 5 than Persona 4.
What was inside this cargo?
The 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon.
Actually, I'm saying, like,
Progress.
you can see, like, the...
Anti-shadow weapon. Does that mean?
Yes, she's one of
the
Aigis'
the
sister
the
units.
bridging
She was sealed at the time
between
of the robbery,
what they
but we
did
think
for
it's
Persona
very
4 and
likely that
5.
she's been activated by now.
Which means there's a good chance there'll be a fight.
Text box too.
Alright. Yeah, this would be too much for the normal authorities. Sounds like it'll be right up my alley.
A lot of this actually is kind of feels like they were test running some stuff for Persona 5.
Yeah.
Like the lip flapped dialogue.
Fighting is not our first option, but I'd be more reassured with you there. We have a general idea of where it was taken. The Inaba area, where there were reports of suspected shadow activity last year.
Okay, I'll meet up with you at the actual location.
Are you heading directly there? You never change. Let me know if you need anything and I'll make the arrangements.
Protein, that's all.
What? No, it's better I don't
Mitsu, you know what
I'll
he's
send you the
about.
precise location later. Sorry to call when you've just returned from a trip, but I'm relying on your assistance.
You went to a lot of trouble to create the shadow operatives. I won't do anything to tarnish the name. I'll see you there.
So Shadow Operatives is basically a thing that started after Persona 3, I'm guessing, right?
The Shadow Operative. No, the Shadow. Wait, hold on. The Shadow Operatives existed in P. Wait, sorry. Repeat that question.
Like, it technically started after Persona 3, right? Because the group during Persona 3 was C's.
Yes. No. The Shadow Operatives was after P3.
Yeah. And they just said it looks like it's something that is like a coordinated thing between Persona users and the police. Kill Kanji for Akihiko. A level 4 shadow related case. I wonder how's that compared to like Nyx?
Sorry, say that again?
Well, you said it was a level 4
It's almost
shadow
time.
related case.
Oh.
How's that compared to other stuff? Do the levels go up or do they go down?
Probably up. Because in Tartarus they had to go up.
Did something happen?
Up would be a good
I doubt
idea.
you'd
It
run
leaves
into
room for them
troubleshooting
to
handle.
always find like worse things. Oh man, I thought Nyx was a level 100. This is like a level 101. You think you can enter a broken TV?
Of course. They'd stand out no matter where they were, so they could only park
I
here.
wonder why it's a TV.
You can get into any TV. The one in Juness isn't plugged in.
That's like kind of where I was going. It's like I wonder why TV and like what are like what makes it suddenly qualify as a portal. Then again, Persona has always been related to like perception shit. So like I guess if you perceive it as a TV, it'll work.
But I believe this reading is from a personality module.
Does that mean our retrieval target is inside the TV?
Huh. Sounds like fun.
Is that Akihiko?
Punches her in the face. Yes.
Show up at the rendezvous point, so I went looking and found you here. This whole TV thing is pretty interesting.
Akihiko, what on earth are you wearing? Just what were you doing overseas?
Didn't I tell you that I was on a training expedition?
Don't tell me you came here from the airport like that. Does the concept of
No, I
keeping a
came here
local
from
family
Mexico
mean
like
anything to
that.
you?
I walked here.
Mitsuru-san, I believe we have lost the right to complain about that.
Anyway, we can get inside from that TV, right? And what are we waiting for?
Still the same Akihiko. We don't know the situation inside yet, and we'll need a secure means of getting out.
So what? If we want to get this Labrys back, someone has to go inside, right?
Well, that's...
Our target hijacked a plane to throw her into a TV in this town. If we sit on our hands, it's possible we'll be put in serious danger. We're different from how we used to be. We made the choice to fight shadows as professionals. That's why I traveled around the world and trained harder than ever. And now that something's actually come up, you're hesitating? We agreed to do this. I'm ready to stake my life on the mission.
Alright, come on, Itsu, let's blue-skidoo this. And then he does the little dance and then jumps into the TV.
Blue Skidoo is such a statement.
Blue Skidoo, weekend 2. Jumps into the TV. I want to see a video like that.
Wait right here. I need to go make a phone call first.
Okay, but make it quick. My fists are ready for action.
Keep that action in the bedroom. Meanwhile, Naoto was nearby, observing them.
The other members will wait here in the car.
Yeah. If we all barge in and something happens, they'll be devastated.
The other members, like Yukari and Junpei.
Staying behind as well.
I am not staying.
I guess also Ken, Koromaru, and Fukai. I often forget that they're part of the team.
Us three will be plenty. We'll end this in a flash. No problem.
The same as always. Although, we have no idea what might be waiting for us on the other side. Don't get careless.
Right.
They don't really ever reference the fact that the answer happened, do they?
No.
Brings back memories.
I wonder if anyone told Elizabeth that he turned into a door.
Ready.
Yeah, that was Naoto.
Why enter the TV? What's going on?
This would have been cool to actually do Naoto like later. And be like, Naoto's there!
I've been here the whole time.
Is this a gym?
How difficult do you think it was to set everything up like that?
Not very, because here's the thing, once you just keep stacking things, eventually things will stick.
I don't know, it looks a little unstable. I feel like if we pulled the basketball away, it would just like tumble all
This
everything
feeling
down.
in the air reminds me of somewhere, though.
Alright, who are we gonna fight first? Let's think. Okay, well I can already tell from the noise that it's probably Teddy.
Huh? Here's a weird guy in a cape.
You think you've got the right to call me weird? You seem suspicious.
How rude! I'll say the same back to you. Being half naked and wearing a cape is totally suspicious. Could this be the pervert I've heard rumors about? My innocence is in danger.
You're making no sense at all. Who are you? Oh, don't tell me.
I thought Teddy was supposed to be like under the
Shadow.
influence of the.
I'm Teddy. Teddy.
So you are a shadow.
I just said I'm Teddy. Teddy.
Distortion.
It's easy.
No bear has fur that color. Or can talk.
How cruel. I'm an adorable, sexy beast, no matter what angle you're looking from.
And then suddenly another Teddy appears on TV.
I can't have you wandering about on your own. You're such a trouble.
That must be so confusing to for Akihiko.
How dare you do whatever you want while looking like me? It's a violation of my image rights.
What's going on? Are you twins or something?
Is violation a word?
An unknown, half-naked caped man. An intruder.
Gappy, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. You haven't been responding.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Case 04, unintended intruder. Entering elimination process.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but I've seen enough. Looks like you're the enemy here, bear number 2.
I like the idea that from Akihiko's perspective, like this place is just full of Teddys.
Yeah. He'd fucking hate Danganronpa.
As for you, Teddy, he seems to be your enemy too. Well, why don't you step down and let me handle him?
No way!
What?
I mean, who are you? You haven't even told me your name. And that bear might be a bad guy who tricked my beloved sensei and friends. I can't leave this in the hands of a half-naked cape man like you.
Like
I would play a Danganronpa game where it's just Akihiko going around punching out the bears.
Like this is just actual Teddy. He's not even like
Strange.
under the
Do you
influence.
like that fire in your eyes?
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean? It sounds perverted coming from a half-naked cape guy.
Hey, I have a name. It's Akihiko Sanada. You don't have to call me half-naked cape guy. And I know I can't prove I'm on your side just by saying so. So judge for yourself whether I'm worthy of your trust. In the ring.
You're that excited to do this?
Fists don't lie, you know? Now come on, and I'll give you everything I got. Come, Persona!
Man, it must suck from like C's perspective to know that in order to summon their persona, they had to like go through the willpower training to shoot themselves in the head, and then everyone else just does it.
I mean, P5, they have to rip things off their face, and that does not look comfortable.
Well, true.
Yeah, C's don't see that. C's just see Chie kick a card in the sky.
Kito Kito Owie! I don't know what I did to him. Okay, what does Akihiko actually do? It's this wind thing I have.
Punch.
Okay, but what's the wind thing?
Keep going down.
increases
It's
with cyclone
usually at
level,
the very
okay.
bottom.
This is ultimate. That's 0-9.
I mean, if you just keep mashing punch, you'll eventually do one.
Oh, adds shock ailment and chip damage to all. Gotcha, bitch.
Okay, this punch versus Chie's galactic punt is the imagery that they try. Like, it's how the world gets destroyed.
The intruder is a persona user. Difficulties in elimination. Acknowledging as valid target.
Persona user? You talking about me? What do you mean by valid target?
Irregularity has occurred. Multiple intruders detected. Emergency. Emergency. Oh, I know! I've just had a fun idea!
Hey, Teddy, wake up.
No! Kanji! You're crushing me to death!
Teddy, wake up!
I'm not surprised he thinks he's Kanji. I'm glad they used that sprite.
Hey! If you hit me so hard, you'll ruin my beautiful coat of fur! I'll go bald! And it's just Teddy!
He is effectively punch. Kanji is effectively grab version of Akihiko.
Yeah. They are very similar characters. Physical.
Except Kanji's a hothead.
Well, maybe I went a little too far. Let me at least.
Well,
talk
like,
to you. I have important business here.
Less,
too.
you know, Akihiko's popular. He does boxing.
Don't push your luck.
He's sad about Shinji dying in that one timeline.
Well, I am a knowledgeable bear, so I'll make an exception for you and listen.
Akihiko is like trained Kanji.
First off,
Yeah.
what kind of world is this?
This? It's the TV world.
That's hard to believe. But even if that's true, why does it look like this? Is this supposed to be a school or something?
This is probably the school that Yosuke and the others go to.
It's a real place?
This world changes whenever someone comes here. I'm not sure why it's a school now, though.
It changes when people come here.
I used to live here for a long time, so I saw it happen a lot.
You lived here? Well, does that mean you're from this world? What are you?
That's,
I don't want to answer that.
Ugh, There's so much I don't understand.
Don't compare Teddy with Aegis.
But I can at least say I'm pretty sure you're no threat.
I know they look the same when Teddy's like in human form, but still.
Any trouble.
If you know this world so well, does the name 5th generation...
Wait, elaborate on that? What do you mean, Teddy, like, in terms of, like, mascot?
Ness. I usually spend my time there.
When Teddy's in human form, he kind of looks a little bit like Aegis.
Only to find that an
Like a male
imposter
version
Teddy
of
was
Aegis.
causing a bunch of trouble with his P1 Grand Prix.
Because he has blonde hair and blue eyes?
Yes, exactly. That's the limitation of that, yeah.
That guy who showed up on screen looked exactly like
Hmm.
He
But,
calls
okay.
himself a general, but don't confuse me for that phony. The
I mean, I guess you could say also same body type, but
If that was someone in disguise...
Yeah,
it must be
artificial.
he's trying to look like you.
Ooh, I know. It must
you took that further than I did.
saying everyone loves me the most.
Than I meant to.
He's not 1/1,000,000%
I know, but, like, am I wrong?
anyone can tell
No, you're making the point even more valid.
Oh, yeah. Never really thought about that. But yeah, probably.
No, but it came up because he was like, "Oh yeah, it's like Aegis has is a machine and she has a heart, so I guess this thing can have a heart,
You said you used to
even
live
though it's
here.
not human."
You know how to get out?
And then I was like, "Don't compare Teddy with Aegis."
I always helped other people when they needed to leave, but it's not working here for some reason. I'm losing my confidence. This is one bear of a Ted-ache. Ooh, that was an advanced joke.
This is no
Gappy, how would you rate that joke on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, when I heard the joke, gunshots were going off in my head. Just bang, 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 bang.
That's it. You're coming with me.
You're gonna tear it off! Hey! You almost made me lose my head!
Huh? Looks like there's a wall that I can get through, but you can't. What a bizarre place this is.
Says the half-naked cape guy who pulled at my head so hard it almost came off!
Oh well, I'll have
I
to
don't
leave
think
you
that's
here.
how that would work
Make
against
sure
an
you don't go
invisible
anywhere
wall.
alone. You hear me?
I feel like you would just be pressed against the wall.
Only real fast! I'm coming with you!
Sorry. I'll come back for you when all this is settled.
Akihiko has formed a bond with Teddy, strangely enough.
Did the cheaters just...
Yeah,
cut out?
they just cut out. They just gave up. They were all hyped, and then all of a sudden they weren't.
What do you think is next? Fighting?
GA.
Nah, I think it's Yukiko. That... I don't think it'll be someone he knows.
No. But it will be GA eventually.
Are you pressing A through these?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. I was just curious, because like, that doesn't normally happen. I was just like, is there a glitch, or...
Wow, this is one fired up crowd. Hi everyone, I'm
This is where we find out that Akihiko is like an avid Rosette fan.
Well then, I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
So he got the idea after that match, then I'm guessing.
Presenting the manliest of all!
Maybe, yeah.
Got the idea from Akihiko.
So you come this far. I applaud your bravery in not running away.
Still hiding behind a monitor? It's about time you showed up in person.
Akihiko versus
Sorry, but I'm not falling.
Kanji would actually be a very interesting fight.
Allow me to explain.
Because Kanji's whole thing is that, like, he's younger than everyone else. He is just tough.
Only the winner may move on.
Because it's funny, he's the same age as Naoto. And you look at Naoto and you're like, Naoto's small!
Huh. Interesting. Who are you gonna make me fight?
See, Akihiko just doesn't care. He'll just do it for the fights. No, fine. I'll just fight everyone. Eventually, it'll have to come out.
Who are they?
I don't have to answer that.
Sorry, but I don't have time to play along.
You are? Don't think everything's gonna be that easy for you. You all should suffer, and suffer, and then suffer some more!
It won't be easy, huh? Whatever. I never expected it to be. This is what I'd figure another world would be like.
I don't know. I feel like this is where we met up with Chie. We're gonna go out the window.
Go out the window, yeah.
I knew it. Whoever set this up only thought about blocking people's paths. Anywhere there already was a real wall got overlooked. Then I'll just go another way.
Now we're fighting Chie for fucking beef. Joke ending, let's go.
Joke ending is Akihiko's canonical ending.
No, we know Akihiko's canonical ending is, I think, punching through the wall.
Somehow we ended up in the music room, and it's Kanji. Well, we also wanted that fight.
Yeah. Punched the glass out the window. Hey.
Jumps out the window, ends up in the music room. The fuck?
Did you just come following up there? What's going on? Answer me.
I remember now. You're the blood-curdling beefsteak emperor.
Did we skip that scene?
No. He literally jumped out the window. Do you know the way some buildings are U-shaped?
Hell no, come on.
No. Did we skip the scene with the
the announcements?
Yeah.
Maybe. That P1 Grand Prix thing has already started. Hey, take off your clothes.
Yeah! Gay music.
What the hell? How can you ask that straight out?
What's wrong with what I said? Won't it be hard to maneuver wearing that?
That was the correct phrasing to use.
Maneuver?
flustered for? I'm talking about your jacket. If you don't wear it right, it'll get in your way during the fight.
My jacket? You just said that to begin with? There's no real meaning behind this. It's like just the way I wear it.
I mean, Akihiko, you're not doing much better.
It's plain weird.
He's got a cape.
Except for a cape.
I mean, the cape was a jacket.
Seriously, you're ridiculous. It's bad manners to jump out a window like that.
I'll jump out another one.
Sorry to say, I've never been big on manners. Too bad things didn't go your way.
We'll see if you can keep that attitude up for long. You must fight whoever you're paired with. Now get started.
Ace, you keep saying the weirdest crap. Looks like I'll have to make you leave. Let's get this started, Capey.
What, now you're interested?
You're not really strong anyway. Just a fake. Nothing worthy about it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Shut up! I'd ask yourself that. Here goes.
Alright, Battle of the Beefcakes. Akihiko was like 5 years older than Kanji.
Yeah.
Finally.
It's nothing.
Oh yeah, Caesar doing that will draw the enemy into Caesar. So usually you just plant it and that pulls him in.
That's pretty cool, actually. I think I found my character.
Akihiko just has a big knife for no reason.
The sword that goes with the persona?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is weird that his persona has that sword.
No. I mean, Akihiko has a knife on his belt, and he just doesn't use it.
I like how in Akihiko's version, nobody is actually like under the influence. He's just like, I want to fight me.
Yeah, let's throw hands.
It's amazing. So this is what you meant by going at it with nothing to hide.
When did I say that?
You're one passionate guy. Guess you're no ordinary pervert.
Oh, since when am I a pervert?
Ow! Man, for a dream, this sure hurts. Huh? That's weird. Look at a dude I've never met before is here in my dream.
A dream? What are you talking about? Aren't we inside the TV world?
Huh?
The TV world. If you can dream with your eyes open, I'm pretty impressed.
What? You're inside the TV? I seriously thought this was all a dream!
Akihiko going around finishing people's stories.
Hey, do you have any idea who the other people in that video were?
They were pretty much all my friends, but...
Oh, crap.
Realize he just beat the shit out of
This
people.
was a dream, so I kinda sorta beat the snot out of a couple of them.
Well, if they lost to someone who was half asleep, they'll just have to suck it up.
That's a good point, Akihiko. Good defense.
You think so? Things are just that black and white to you, huh? Wait, if this isn't a dream, then Ted and Rise are really hosting it?
General Teddy. The other Teddy said that he was a fake.
A fake? You're kidding me. How'd he make such a perfect copy of the bear suit?
That's the part you're hung up on?
Yeah. They're hardly twisted bastards who enjoy watching friends crush each other.
You seem pretty sure of your friends.
Man, the things I went through with those guys. And here I thought you were a pervert who wasn't listening to a word I said. Guess I had you figured wrong.
By the way, have you heard the name Labris?
I also like that Akihiko just like every time he meets one of them, he's like, "This guy's a good friend."
She's supposed to be
He would
somewhere
make a
in
good friend if we had time to be friends.
Lab rat? What?
I see. No, if you don't know, don't worry about it.
Hey, wait a second. You haven't told me anything about you. Who are you? What did you come inside the TV for?
There's no point in explaining.
What? Well, I was the loser here, so I can't complain. This isn't a dream, and my friends are in trouble.
I know. I won't let anything happen to him.
The way you fought says it all. You can't throw punches like that without a shitload of training. You feel your determination behind every one.
Dude, we're just gonna be friends.
Yeah, the same's true for you. Good work.
Want to build a bunk bed together?
Want to do karate in the garage?
You should be careful. My friends are hella strong, you know?
Want to drink protein and sew stuffed animals together?
If you're not careful, you'll be eating pavement.
Maybe.
I don't know about that. My fists can't be stopped that easily.
And then they go in to do like the fist pump thing, which instantly turns into a secret handshake they make up on the spot.
This is pointless. Guess they fixed that little loophole.
No more breaking the rules. Seriously, why can't some people follow simple directions?
You act like I ever intended on following your rules.
Akihiko, you're all right. Then again, seeing you isn't necessarily cause for celebration. If we're both here in one place, that means...
Yeah, looks like it. So, you're my next opponent.
This is exactly what the enemy wanted.
Ta-da! Well, this is about to get real interesting. An unwanted battle between friends. I hope you two enjoy it to the fullest.
Is that supposed to upset us? Can you believe this guy, Mitsuru?
I'm sorry, Akihiko. I believe I may have driven you into a corner.
Huh? What do you mean?
I should have realized much sooner. It's not strength you truly desire. What you really want is to forget your fear of losing others. That's why you throw yourself so fervently into your training.
This is where General Cheney got
It's
the
a
idea to
twisted
fuck
form
with
of
their heads.
escape. At the very least,
Yeah.
you can allow me to put an end to such things.
Teddy, and Kanji also started getting personal before the fight. Is this some kind of trick?
I've got no idea what you're talking about. Sounds to me like she means it.
I don't know what you're up to here, but you're gonna have to try harder. It's fine, though. I'll just take this chance to enjoy some serious sparring. There were a bunch of people I wanted to fight once I got back to Japan, to test my skills. And you were at the top of the list, Mitsuru. Didn't think I'd get a chance so soon.
Akihiko. I could never fight Mitsuru. Also Akihiko. I can't wait to fight Mitsuru.
Here goes, Akihiko.
Come and get me, Mitsuru.
Final. Fight. Do it.
Gravity power!
Sorry,
Can't escape!
Mitsuru, I come from the sky to kill you.
By the power of gravity, I punch you in the back.
I yield. Your skills have improved tremendously, Akihiko.
Yours too. I was really worried there that you might execute me. Mitsuru, what did I say to you before the fight?
Huh? Why do you ask? As I recall, you said some unkind things about my late father.
What, like he's a no-good pirate that deserved to die? Yeah, this is the exact words you used, actually. Yeah, that was an illusion. I didn't say that.
How? How can you fight without holding back like that? People hesitate more when they face their friends. They break down. They suffer. So how come you aren't suffering? Why? I don't understand.
I'm not surprised. Anyone who needs to trick people to get his way wouldn't understand. Our bonds aren't that flimsy.
Akihiko, let's compare notes. I want to confirm our situation.
Right. Although I don't have much for you.
Oh shit. Excuse me 1 second, please. My laptop's about to die.
Okay. Oh, you didn't have it plugged in.
Did you find Labris?
Iga seems to have made contact with her. She seems to be calling herself the student council president of the school. In fact, she's going so far as to play the part.
Play the part?
She seems to be unaware that she entered a TV. It's possible that someone forced her in here. but that doesn't explain why she's acting out a role in school life. And one more thing. I heard a strange voice. I'm not certain, but it's most likely Labris. Either her inner thoughts or her memories. It was a voice of deep sorrow, suffering, sadness. It was so vivid I wanted to cover my ears. If that was truly Labris, then she's practically human. She may not be that far behind Aegis.
Sure, Aegis's sister unit would have a mind. But does that mean the older version is more advanced?
Doesn't seem likely, but I can't say for certain. Still, I'm only speculating, but I feel like her deeply negative emotions are connected to this tournament.
Connected how?
Do you really think Labris was stolen? The General seemed to want to make us suffer, rather than eliminate us. Would a thief wish for that?
I see. That General Teddy's actions do seem in line with what Labris wants. He actually may in fact be Labris.
It's possible that Labris
Oh, they
regained
figured shit out way
consciousness
faster
much
than anyone.
earlier and escaped when she was being transported.
They only had like one fight where they were like brainwashed.
Yeah. They've sussed everything out. This is why they're professionals and the other guys are just fighting over trash bags.
Mitsuru, you're doing your brow furrowing thing again.
What? That doesn't matter right now.
You're overthinking things. All this conjecture and speculation will drive you nuts. Let's pick this up again once we defeat the enemy.
Ever think that maybe it's you who's underthinking things?
Anyway, there's no time to lose right now. You know where the enemy is, right?
Yes, I've traced its location. It should be nearby. I will leave the rest to you, Akihiko. Don't disappoint.
Ha! Of course not. The announcement room. Here we go.
Whoa! It's that red cape guy I saw earlier!
So it wasn't Labris after all.
So it wasn't Labris. Turns into Labris. Alright, I'm lost now.
the shadow. The true self.
Another Labrys.
Oh, we did break down the wall. Okay. Didn't sound like we broke down the wall.
Fine. I'll just calm them both down.
Starts beating one with the other. Alright, that's like a Geeko. We should have time for Igus, right?
Yeah.
Are you awake?
I'm sorry. I had turned off my consciousness to test the new equipment installed on me.
That explains the bullshit amount of equipment she has.
Yes, that's why we use the emergency channel. We have been asked to go into action.
Why is it Johnny Young Bosch?
Has something happened?
It's
Sent the request.
everyone's doubled up on voice actors. I'm pretty sure they just have the cast, and then they're like, okay, we're going to get no one else. Everyone's doubled up on voice.
Either that, or they enlisted a Dachi for this.
Also, regulations say that the member with the lowest serial number is in command. Currently, that's you.
Ha!
I'm in
She
command?
is in command.
Are you sure about this? After all, I'm...
You're well suited for it, in my opinion.
Understood.
Tell me about the situation and make it quick. We don't have much time. There hasn't been a plane hijacked in this country in over 10 years. None of us, not even me, have dealt with this before. Still, the procedure remains the same. Trust yourself, remember your training, and keep a cool head. Talk to us.
Sir, there's a report from HQ. They picked up a transmission from one of the passenger cell phones. It's a smartphone with GPS, so they can tell it's inside the plane.
Confirm those details for me.
This isn't the same event that Lapras fell out of, right? This is like a different plane thing. I think.
It turns out like they just they thought it was like the toilet ice, but they accidentally just dubbed Labris out over Inaba with the waste.
Did you say the toilet ice? Did you mean toilet waste?
Yeah, do you know the way airplanes have to dump like the toilet ice?
Why is it called toilet ice?
I just call it toilet ice.
Okay. I was confused by that. Do they really just dump their shit on people?
What? Withdraw? This is a hijacking. What are you thinking withdrawing our people? Yes, I understand.
Wait, what's going on?
Orders are orders. We'll fall back at once. Get ready.
I haven't cut out at all yet, have I?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I can hear you. There's not really much to talk about because we've been through these scenes like a bunch of times.
No, I was just like earlier. I had like before we started, I had ping issues, so I was checking.
Who are you?
For the next half hour, we're in command of this scene.
You didn't answer the question. Who's responsible for this?
Okay, so up until now, Agus wasn't even there.
So you're the one in charge?
No.
Are you shitting me?
There is no time to waste quarreling.
I can shoot you with my finger.
Are you not even gonna tell me who you're with?
I cannot.
So you expect me to hand over control of the scene to you without even telling me who the hell you are?
I believe orders to withdraw have already been issued.
Why is this being written from like third person?
What kind of juice you have with the brass? But
Are we not allowed to know what's inside Agus's head?
Your protests are doing nothing to relieve the danger. Rescuing them as soon as possible is my, or rather, our duty. Have faith in us. We too wish to save them.
But you got exactly 30 minutes and not a second more.
Understood. Well then, move in as naturally as possible while staying in their blind spots.
The closest we can get without them noticing will be about 10 meters from the plane.
That will be more than enough. Now, let's begin.
What's she doing? What? She jumped?
That's a neat outfit. I wish we could have had that for like DLC as a DLC costume.
Yeah.
We didn't even get the Power Rangers for DLC costumes this time. I mean for reload.
What's she gonna do with that knife?
Look out! She's got a knife.
That's just crazy.
I don't know what they're worried about. The passengers aren't even on the plane.
Bomb, I think.
Well, no, they said like there's passengers being kept hostage. By the way, I don't know if you saw the news, but Twitch is being a bit of a dick right now.
Yeah.
And making us download all of our shit because they're gonna delete it in April. So now I have to download like almost 2,000 hours worth of streams in the span of a month somehow. $100 hours is really not a lot. That's like good for like 2 games worth of streams.
Yeah. Which means you gotta download it immediately when that series is done.
Well, if we were still using Twitch, we would just download them as they get streamed, but it's dumb that you can't like keep your past streams up at all.
Do not be alarmed. I have come to rescue
If only
you.
like
Your safety
it
is
sucks.
secured.
YouTube is somehow marginally better, despite how shit YouTube is.
I mean, that's why we're using YouTube instead of Twitch.
Excuse
Yeah.
me. We were told someone requires medical assistance for their chronic heart illness. His name is... I am impressed with your judgment to stay hidden until an opportunity arose. Ah, and you too.
So, a lot of Aiga's, like, there's no combat so far. We've just been in a visual novel.
It hasn't even been 5
Right.
minutes. There should have been at least 3 hijackers.
You know what they remind me of is those guys. Like Men in Black or something.
Captain, who are those
Here
people? Is
comes
that
the
one of
man
them
in
human?
black. One
This is
of
just a
them's a
rumor.
woman in
I
black.
heard that the higher-ups formed an unofficial security group.
You can tell which one's Junpei.
It's supposedly for cases that are a little strange.
No.
I hear they have
Got
some
the hat
official
on
standing
backwards.
with the police,
Actually, I
too,
can see.
but it's all some
I think I can
private
see
enterprise,
Aigus
so
and
technically
possibly
there's
Fuka
no
as well.
authority involved.
There's a lot of people here. Obviously, we don't know.
But this is
Yeah.
Japan we're talking about.
A search and destroy unit that answers to no department, keeps no records. I've heard them called shadow operatives.
Isn't the shadow ops like a real thing? Are you Googling it to find out if it's a real thing?
Yeah. Well, no, shadow operations are like genuine things, like with government and all that jazz. Especially certain government, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Mexico's.
Yeah.
What is it?
If you look towards my left, in front of the luggage loading bay is... She's not there. That can't be.
What's the matter?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was apparently seeing things. Are you all right, Mitsuru-san?
I guess. I didn't think you'd be the one to come.
In fact, I was surprised to be called on to deal with something like this. The suspects made no demands at first. I thought I was summoned because you were their target, Mitsuru-san.
The higher-ups must have thought the same thing and panicked, especially considering there's cargo on that plane they wouldn't want made public. Wait a second, that cargo...
Is something wrong?
This hijack seems strange now that I think about it. They made their move before takeoff, which is odd timing. And they forced the boarding announcement to be stopped. I thought maybe it was their way of trying to pull it off with a small team.
Are you saying that rather than a passenger, they were after that cargo? It's true that no one would consider the unloaded luggage during a hijacking.
I guess I need you to check on my things. Though if I'm right, it's already too late.
I kept thinking that like they were at some point in the air and the cargo fell out of the plane, but this makes it sound like that didn't.
Oh, is that okay? So like I thought like you were like joking about that. That's why I went with like they dumped out Labras with the toilet waste.
No, I always thought that like the plane was in the air at some point during all this.
Bypass a Corregio facility security or attack the vehicle transporting it. But by doing it this way, they can divert the entire country's attention with a few model guns.
Mitsuru-san's cargo. Sensitive belongings for a vacation. I understand. Hijacking a plane out of a desperate desire for undergarments. This incident will surely go down in history.
What? You're jumping to conclusions. It's not sensitive in that way. Besides, my underwear is in this bag and that's it. Enough about underwear. More accurately, my cargo
Mitsu keeps her
contained
underwear
items
with
from
her at
Ergo
all
Research.
times.
My trip to Kagoshima was partly vacation, but also to oversee their transferal to Yakushima.
I guess speaking. I see. Understood. It's as you suspected. They found that one of the boxes scheduled for transport has gone missing.
I thought as much. We must get it back, I guess. The rest of the team can finish up here. I need you to come with me.
Will you be joining the search as well?
Well, I am personally involved, so yes.
In other words, you will officially rejoin the unit and participate in this mission. To be more direct, is it accurate to say that you are abandoning your vacation? Then I hereby transfer command authority to you, Mitsuru-san. Regulations state that the member with the lowest serial number is to take command. And since you are member number 1, the official leader of the Security Department Shadow Response Unit, also called the Shadow Operatives.
I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to enjoy this vacation for long. But I can't allow anyone to be hurt again by the things we, the Kirijo group, created. We'll get this cargo back at all costs. Mission or no mission, I'm making it a personal priority.
Understood.
Okay, now we're first person. And we do all the backstory stuff. Which one's Ken? Oh, picture's gone.
You think who's gone?
The picture's gone.
Yeah.
She's number 5, and Mitsuru's number 1. Who has a higher ranking than her aside from Mitsuru?
Fuka, Navigator.
Navigator's not really one to take on the leader role.
Yeah.
I could accept Akihiko.
And the interrogation of the suspects?
It's begun, but all of them are claiming that their memories at the time are very foggy. So they've been sent in for evaluation. The psychologists who interviewed them think it's possible they're not lying.
So none of the 5 have any memories of what happened during the hijacking.
The controller is fine. Stop it. Come on.
Normally that would seem preposterous. There may have been some hypnotic effect, but even then...
We're dealing with someone after materials from Ergo research. They'll likely be very well informed about shadows and the mind. Knowing that, it doesn't seem so strange. It would also explain the extreme lengths they went to create a decoy. What else do we know?
Since the cage storing the 5th generation is too large to transport by personal auto, we narrowed our search to large vehicles that left the airport. That, combined with the testimony from our observer and data from the transmitter, allowed us to pinpoint the vehicle in question. The police are already pursuing it via the N system. This is the most recent photo.
The Inaba area. Wasn't this the place where...
Yes, our routine investigation last year raided the
That was
potential
another
shadow
reason why I
activity
thought that
area
it just
at
got
level
checked out of
4.
the plane because it was like they just happened to be flying over Inaba.
Hmm.
And then again, in my mind, she just landed on a
Let's talk about the stolen
TV.
5th generation unit. I guess, as the 7th generation, would be her younger sister.
A sister. My older sister.
I'd like to know why she was sealed.
5th generation.
I wish to
anti-shadow
call her
suppression weapon,
One-chan.
Lapis. The records show her to be the first model fitted with an artificial personality.
In other words, she has a heart?
There's no knowing if it was developed enough to call it that. She seems to have been made to gather test data rather than actual field use.
What are her combat capabilities?
She wasn't given firearms since her regulatory system was inadequate. So she was instead loaded with some kind of special equipment. Unfortunately, the majority of the records pertaining to her are missing, which means that's the extent of our knowledge.
Special equipment.
We also don't know why she was sealed. Many of the documents regarding the old Ergo research were lost, probably to cover up incriminating evidence. We don't even know what she looks like. All we do know is that she was a life-sized android.
We'll just have to find out along the way. I'll need these 3 individuals' cooperations. I'd like to join them in the field.
Are you sure about this?
Try not to make a scene when fetching them. Not all of them are part of our organization. And I guess, frankly, I think we can assume that there'll be combat involved. Will you be
I wonder
alright
if the
with that?
3 that she's talking about are Junpei, Yukari, and Ken.
I thank you for your concern, but I'll be fine. I will do my duty.
Well then, once we can confirm our target is headed to Inaba, we'll depart at once.
Yeah, it's too bad we never had a crossover story thing like this for Persona 5.
Will we be able to
Yeah.
find Labris? My sister?
Will we be able to save her? Isn't that what you really want to ask? Don't worry. As I mentioned to Akihiko, fighting Labris is not our priority. The reason I formed this shadow operative team is to save lives. We will find her, whatever it takes, and bring her back. We can do this.
Yes. I'm sorry to be so pessimistic.
Those feelings you have for Labris, you should tell her when you see her.
I will.
So, are there any other characters with like multiple endings? Because
all of them have, I believe, multiple endings.
Okay, so I guess they're all locked right now.
Yeah.
How much story is there after the locked part?
You can get everyone's personal endings where they fight Labyrinth.
Undercover, correct?
Yes.
For undercover missions, it will be necessary to keep all personnel and vehicles from being noticed.
Right.
Mitsuru-san, may I say something that I've been meaning to say for a while now?
No.
Understood.
All I told them was to give us a car with enough space.
Our contact has arrived.
Oh my. This was not our designated meeting area, yet he has discovered us.
You want to know how I did it?
We appreciate your cooperation, Detective Kurosawa.
In the Persona 3 Reload version, this guy is voiced by Akihiko.
Oh.
Which
What
is
a plot twist.
Which is interesting for a few reasons. One of them being that you can have Akihiko talk to Akihiko. But also in this version, he's just voiced by Shinji.
Seeing this. And I guess, was it?
Indeed. It has been a while.
So now I'm just kind of picturing like the two, like the base version of Kurosawa and the reload version of Kurosawa talking to each other, but with Shinji and Akihiko dialogue.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I kept it hidden back then.
It's alright. It would have caused more of a headache if you'd gone around looking like that. Seeing you laugh like that makes it harder to believe you're a machine.
I shouldn't make you stand while we talk. Please, get in.
Ah, sorry. I haven't seen you in a while, so I had a lot to say.
The fact that the Shadow Ops thing exists and never came up in Persona 5 is
I found out
weird
quite
to
a bit
me.
regarding the case you had me look into. First, I reviewed the report on the incidents from last year.
Especially since like the Phantom Thieves thing was a worldwide phenomenon.
So what went on here last year?
For Persona 5?
Yeah.
I wasn't done there.
Yeah.
Like that was worldwide known, as well as like the
record at face value. It seems Persona users can enter
the
TVs
fuckery
with
that
an
was
Inaba
happening
Enter
alongside it, and yet we never saw anything about the Shadow Ops.
Just what it sounds like. You physically stick your body into the screen and go inside. He claimed there was another world in the TV, and dropping people inside it was the method behind last year's murders.
This all sounds rather absurd. I'm surprised it was included in the police report.
I got in touch with the detective in charge at the time and said the same thing. Apparently the report was filed by a young partner of his at the time. He'd entertained the wildest testimonies like this one.
He sounds like quite the oddball.
If this was what really went on, the police would have had no chance cracking it. But that Detective Dojima is one shrewd guy. Even with all the supernatural hocus-pocus surrounding the case, he caught the culprit.
Turned
That's
left
all I
and
have for
smacked
you
him in
right
the
now.
face.
I should be going. I doubt either of us has time to reminisce over the old days. It's funny though. I thought the fighting was over, but you guys surprise me every time I see you.
Thank you very much, Officer Kurosawa. Why don't we at least see you off?
Oh, that's all right. I've got my own car. I doubt my department would appreciate your tastes. If I ever showed up for work in something like this, I'd be the talk of the force until the day I retired.
Mitsuru-san, this could be bad. Our sense of social aptitude is in question.
Can't deny that.
What should we do now?
Yes. First, we'll
Now it's
need to
even
test
funnier
the
the
claim
idea that
Persona users
Adachi
can
might be
enter
sitting
TVs.
with him, considering they were just talking about the murderer.
Sorry, repeat that?
I said, like, now it's even funnier the
There is
idea
a
that
discarded
Adachi's
TV
like
over
chaperoning them
If
around
the
because they were
environment
just
does
talking
not
about the
matter, we
murderer.
can use it to test the
Yeah.
phenomenon.
Wait.
Phenomena. Bum,
Don't
bum,
worry.
ba-da-da.
I'm just going to touch it.
Was there a reason why they came here again? Did they like track her to this location?
Interesting. It's exactly as the
Uh,
police report said. What's it like inside? Do you feel anything?
That's it! Yeah, that's actually a good question.
No. Wait a moment.
I forgot what the. I mean, I guess we'll
It's the same as
see in
mine.
Labyrinth
It's hard
is
to say definitively since this is my first encounter with it.
it's just story mode whether she actually came
From
here.
a personality module.
Does that mean our retrieval target is inside the TV?
Huh. Sounds like fun.
Shing. backflips onto the scene.
Is that Akihiko?
You didn't show up at the rendezvous point, so I went looking and found you here. This whole TV thing is pretty interesting.
It's been a while, Akihiko-san.
Yeah, good seeing you.
Akihiko, what on earth are you wearing? Just what were you doing overseas?
Didn't I tell you that I was on a training expedition?
Don't tell me you came here from the airport like that. Does the concept of keeping a low profile mean nothing to you?
Mitsuru-san, I believe we have lost the right to complain about that.
Anyway, we can get inside from that TV, right? And what are we waiting for?
Still the same Akihiko. We don't know the situation inside yet, and we'll need a secure means of getting out.
So what? If we want to get this Labrys back, someone has to go inside, right?
Well, that's...
Our target hijacked a plane to throw her into a TV in this town. If we sit on our hands, it's possible we'll be put in serious danger. We're different from how we used to be. We made the choice to fight shadows as professionals. That's why I traveled around the world and trained harder than ever. And now that something's actually come up your
Beat up a bunch of Mexican hobos.
I'm ready to stake my life on the mission.
All right. Wait right here. I need to go make a phone call first.
Okay, but make it quick.
The other members will wait here in the car.
Yeah. If they all barge in and something happens, they'll be devastated.
Now that you mention it, at least one of us should be staying behind as well.
I am not staying.
Us three will be plenty. We'll end this in a flash. No problem.
The same as always. Although, we have no idea what might be waiting for us on the other side. Don't get careless.
Right.
This situation, it brings back memories.
Ready!
Blue Skidoo, we can tell.
Into the TV. Go to channel 5.
Why enter the TV? What's going on?
It is funny that the like section of Aigo's was almost as long as Akihiko's entire section.
Is this the music room of a school? No sign of Mitsuru-san or Akihiko-san. Did they land elsewhere? So much noise. I can't contact anyone like this.
an unknown yet bewitching babe. How unexpected! Unexpected! Case 04, unintended intruder. Entering elimination process.
Whoa!
Oh, finding Kanji
A
again.
human?
Ow! Jeez, decided to open right then. This makes no damn sense.
Are you all right? You seem to be unharmed.
What? Never seen you before.
I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Aegis. I'm a transfer student. I have blue eyes, blonde hair, Gatling cannon.
Huh?
I'm sorry, forget what I said. In the past, that prepared explanation for students has been effective, but no longer.
Okay. Anyways, I'm Kanji Tatsumi. This mean you're my next opponent?
Opponent? What do you mean?
What do I mean? I'm talking about a scrap!
You mean a fight? But we have only met Tatsumi-san. Actually, where are we?
Enough blabbering, you machine! What's a fake girl like you doing calling me by my name?
No!
Gappy, he's distorted.
I know it's being fake, but like
I might have to go up against my senpai, but I ain't gonna hold back against a robot like you.
there's inherent transness here.
You're not gonna do anything. I'll make the first move. Take Mikazuchi!
Just shoots Kanji in the kneecaps.
A persona?
She can technically use the wild card, can't she?
Looks like you got at least a
I
little
don't
bit of
think that went away.
We'll see what Arcana shows up.
I mean, she's gonna use Athena.
No, but doesn't it say what their Arcana is?
Good question. I don't know where that pops up.
Athena, no. You can find out in the single, like the
Single-player
arcade match by
Ooh, I
just
have
picking.
bullets.
Yeah, you have guns.
You know, we talk about Naoto having guns all the time, and we always forget Aegis also have guns. Can't move. Eh. Do I? Oh, I have to do it in midair.
Oh, in midair.
The one
So
time
while
I
you're
didn't shack.
So while you're jumping, do that very quickly.
I can't jump.
You
I
can
lost
jump
my
by
ability
pressing
to
up.
jump.
Oh, yeah, no, you're shot.
Yeah, I lost that ability to jump.
I forgot about that.
I see that shocking people is supposed to be a feature of Kanji that I was not utilizing. Nor did I ever really
Yeah.
notice him do it before.
That's nothing. This'll hurt. You ain't bad. Nothing. You ain't step out of it. Eat this. Nothing. This'll hurt. Punch ya. The hell? That's nothing. You ain't bad.
Does he have to go up there? No, I didn't do it. Okay. Come on. Dang, I missed.
Oh, it missed Kanji!
Yeah, I was way too close. Chip damage! Chip damage! Chip damage! Come on! Got him!
That was the worst fight I have ever seen you do.
Kanji was not a good opponent for me. At least while playing Aegis.
I don't think anyone's going to be a good opponent for you, to be perfectly honest with Aegis.
Well, being shocked was kind of not fun for me.
Sorry. If you can't stand, then I'll carry you.
Whoa! Damn! You're a hell of a lot stronger than you look. Whoa, 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 whoa! How come you're carrying me like this? Like a bride or something?
This is the spousal method of carrying.
No, it ain't. It's the bridal. Oh, wait a sec. Are they pretty much the same thing?
Tatsumi-san, you seem completely fine.
That's what I've been saying. And stop with the Tatsumi-san crap. It's making my skin crawl. Just call me Kanji.
You don't object to being called that? I'm an artificial person, after all.
Huh? Who cares? If I say it's fine, then it's fine. And will you put me down already?
Her just holding him by the scruff like a cat.
Well then, Kanji-san, allow me to ask again. Where are we? And what did you mean by opponent?
Huh? You're not an enemy that Ted set up for me?
Ted. Are you referring to the bear who appeared on the monitor?
This is a fighting tournament. Only the winners get to keep going. I lost this time. But oh well. I wouldn't make it in the big leagues.
That sounds like something Akihiko-san would say.
Huh?
Sorry, I was just talking to myself.
Gotta say, you pack one hell of a punch. Got me real good.
Punch? But I didn't throw any punches.
I shot you.
This tournament ain't gonna be so easy. My senpai are waiting up ahead.
There are more people here. Could you estimate how many?
Intruders are persona users. Due to difficulties in elimination, they will be acknowledged as valid targets.
Sounds of love. Da, 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 da.
I feel like we were already valid targets when you made us fight and did the brainwashing
Quiz,
thing.
you're mumbling the tiniest bit. We sound good on stream, but you're just mumbling the tiniest bit.
Maybe my mic wasn't close enough.
Maybe. What did you say? Or I need to turn you up. That's the real thing.
Yeah, if the stream's fine, then it should be, I guess.
It's a me problem.
What was I at, volume-wise?
Half 100.
Half of 100?
No, just 100. I was like,
I
half
have
of,
you
like,
at like 200 for me.
Oh.
What did I say? Shit.
I was mumbling signs of love, and then you said something.
I blanked out. Totally forgot.
It's okay. We'll blame Tom.
What?
I think that was it. It was that he called us like valid targets. Yet they already did the brainwashy thing.
Yeah.
Perception fuckery. Global Discord volume. That's awesome. Yeah, that's true. You may have both had me down and also your global volume down.
Oh well. I will come back for you later. Please stay safe until then. I recognize the That's... Huh?
Who are you? That's one funny-looking costume you've got on.
Oh, well...
Oh, of course. You're mixed up in this racket too, aren't you?
Can I call you on A, Sean? That was a weird thing to say upon meeting me.
No, I am not in this tournament of my own free will.
Really? Then you mind letting me go? I'm the student council president. I can't be letting people run wild at this school.
Student council president?
Didn't I tell you to let me go? Are you trying to get in the way of my work here?
If you happen to know, could you please tell me what sort of place this is?
Huh? It's the first floor of the classroom building. Can't you tell?
Huh? Is it possible that you don't recall entering a TV?
A TV? Listen, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm kind of in a hurry here.
Before you do, please tell me something. Who are you?
Who? What'd you stop me for if you didn't even know? I just told you. I'm the student council president. What hole have you been hiding in? The elections were just last week. Are we done now? 'Cause I got places to be.
Please, wait! That... It seems I am forced to try a different route.
Alright, who we fighting? I predict Teddy.
This is impossible.
Alright, this time we got to see it.
Friends, yet powerful foes. The desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about to start.
May the manliest of all men come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Yu Narukami!
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go!
A spunky dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
You need to eat more meat!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince, the unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amai!
I'm gonna. So we fought Kanji.
Yeah.
Blooming roses and bulging muscles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi!
Wait, hold on.
Why is it weird that we're doing this after we fought someone?
Yeah, we fought Kanji, and didn't I just call him the beefcake?
No. Akihiko did. That's why it was weird.
Ah.
Because I swear we didn't get this cutscene for his.
We didn't get this cutscene for Akihiko, but this is the first we're getting it for Aigus.
Yeah, that's fine. She's getting it a little late because she was added to the thing, I guess. Have you ever come across a character that is a swordsman but practices all styles of swords and like
claymores, cutlasses?
Yeah, but
yes.
then like uses like a different one depending on the situation.
Yes, that is a D&D fighter.
But like, is there like a fictional character like that? Ah, Chie.
I heard that you're elbowing in on the tournament. Suits me fine. Let's do this.
Because I can't think of a. I get that they're like a D&D thing, but I can't think of a like an anime character or something that like specifically does that.
Yeah.
She's ready and raring to go!
I will fight on one condition.
Which is?
That you immediately release all these students from this school, or rather from this world. If you do that, I will fight as you wish.
Tut tut! Are you making demands to me? Before you get too worried about other people, why not worry about yourself?
I will not fight unless you guarantee their safety.
Sheesh! What a stubborn girl!
It looks like the room filled with darkness, not light.
Is that what you want?
Also, I guess those were not real students. You didn't have to do that.
Honestly, you're in no position to be making demands, you know. I'm making an exception just this once because it's no fun if you don't both go at it tooth and claw. Even if you don't resist, your opponent will show no mercy. It'll be a grisly sight.
Come on! Even if the crowd was still here, would you not have hit back when I hit you?
No. The safety of the people must be prioritized above all else.
Ha! That's pretty cool of you, actually. But self-sacrifice doesn't mean much coming from a machine. They can just fix you right up. Oh, that's right. It doesn't even count as self-sacrifice for a machine. It's just what you're programmed to do. You probably don't feel pain or anything, huh? It just seemed that way because you look human.
You may not understand, but I can sense pain as well.
Really? That's such a weird thing to program into a weapon. Doesn't make any sense to me. Well, that's fine with me. Means I can.
I feel like Isaacus is getting dished like the real shit. Like the real bad shit.
Yeah.
If I must fight you, then I will.
Oh, this is weird music.
It's Chia's theme.
I'm being juggled.
Yeah, you're not having the best of times with Aegis.
Not really, no. Needing to be in the air just to use your ultimate is kind of tricky.
Oh, sheesh! Wow.
Akihiko though, Akihiko I think I was really good at.
Fighting.
I'm sorry. Are you all right?
Yeah, but boy, I didn't stand a chance against you. Hey, what's all this about you being a robot?
I may seem like a ridiculous machine to you, but I'm still...
Huh? I never said that. Wait. You're not acting like you did before the fight. I'm surprised that you're a robot, but what gives?
There are no laws protecting robots from slander. That's an interesting observation.
That reminds me, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Igus.
Looks like we let our fists say too much before we opened our mouths.
I saw the introductory video. You're Chie Satonaka, correct?
Yep. Oh, you can just call me Chie.
The carnivore who's discarded womanhood.
Okay, you didn't need to bring that part up, and I didn't discard anything. I can use a persona, but I'm just an ordinary high school student. I go to Yasugami High. So anyways, are you, seriously a machine? No foolin'?
Yes. I was created as a weapon for a certain purpose. It may be difficult to explain to you.
Nah, I can tell from the fight you're telling the truth. Huh. So you're not cosplaying. Then again, it'd be pretty nuts for someone to come out here to cosplay.
Speaking of which, Chie-san, can you tell me what this place, this world, is? I confess that I am looking for someone. While pursuing them, I heard the rumor about going inside TVs and ended up here.
Oh, right. You can use a persona. That's how you got into the TV. Where should I start? I don't know exactly how it works, but this place is supposedly a realm formed by human thought.
By thought? Does that mean this is someone's mental landscape?
I guess so.
Then we've physically entered a mental world? Through a TV, no less? How can this be?
To tell the truth, I never understood it so well myself. There was this insane monster thing around town up until early spring. It created this whole world, and I got my persona because of what happened in here. Come to think of it, all this stuff should have been over and done with. But you see that ad showing on the monitor over there? It suddenly started getting shown on TV in reality. There's no way we were gonna stand for that crap to be shown. So that's why me and my friends came in here to put a stop to it.
Your friends are here as well?
Yeah, a couple. Also, that Teddy guy who's hosting this, plus the girl Rise who's serving as commentator. They're my friends too, but they're acting so weird.
We actually have no idea how Rise got here. That is probably like a big piece
Rise
of
was
this.
kidnapped.
And I was gonna say that's probably a big piece of like how all this happened.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I have already encountered one such person, but...
Because I kept wondering, like, why is the commercial about them? And then I realized that like, Rise doesn't have a storyline.
Oh, you mean the girl who...
Her storyline is Persona 4 Arena.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw her too. She was yelling into a bullhorn to stop this foolishness, but then she ran off saying she was gonna go talk to the tournament's host.
She was wearing the same skirt that you are, Chie-san. It seems to be part of a uniform. Are you acquainted with her?
No, I don't know her. It's funny, that girl said she was elected last week, but if I remember right, our student council president was a guy.
Thank you. I now have a better understanding of the situation. Well then, I should be going now. I would like it if you could come along, but...
I know, I can't leave here, right? I'll stay put for now.
I will come back for you later.
Bleach did come to mind as for something with the sword thing, but yeah.
I've been through so much.
Yeah, but it's a rule you can't have more than one Zanpakuto.
Honestly, though, what other
Well, 3 people break that rule.
If you run into any of my friends, tell them I'm okay.
Yeah, and aren't they freaks?
I guess on, right? So, if this
Define
was
freaks.
manga, we'd beat the tar out of each
Freaks.
other, then
Anomalies.
shake hands in the end as best friends. A powerful enemy can become a powerful friend, you know? Friendship can do amazing things. I saw that for myself last year. And you and I can be friends too, so, you don't need to talk like you're just an object.
Chie-san.
Don't look at me like that. You're a
No, Chie, you're wrong. Robots don't have rights.
Go! Hurry!
Yes, I'll see you later.
Guess you hear. Can you hear me, Igus?
Maybe.
Mitsuru-san?
Good. It seems you're all right too. It's been quite a while since I last used my persona in this manner. To think it would be useful in a place like this.
Is Akihiko-san with you?
No, we were separated, but I can still sense him. I doubt he'll be defeated that easily.
Meanwhile, Chie is immediately defeating him for ramen.
But although
Yeah.
we came in search of Labrys, we appear to have been dragged into an
Again, we cut to the dust cloud of
Don't
Chie
worry about meeting up
and
for now. Under the present conditions, we'd only end up
Akihiko?
fighting
and
amongst
Akihiko.
ourselves.
Understood.
I don't know how Labrys ties into this situation yet, but be careful.
Alright. I predict we're gonna fight you.
You're pretty good for a latecomer. Well then, bring out the next opponent!
Oh,
Naturally,
Naoto.
of the three of
Naoto.
you, you're the one I encountered first.
Time to have a shoot off. You brought a gun to a gunfight.
You know about us?
Did Mitsuru Kirijo not inform you? I don't merely know about you. I was there at the airport. The Kirijo group seems rather lax for a multinational corporation, allowing a machine to act autonomously and take command. To be frank, watching you fills me with pity. Perhaps the kindest thing to do would be to give you a merciful end.
Pity?
Your existence is inherently a deception, isn't it? You're a machine, and a weapon on top of that. Yet you look human. Those who meet you think you're human. You even seem to believe it yourself. Truly pitiful. You were built to consider yourself human in order to activate the ability to wield a persona. Your appearance and your heart are only prerequisites for that power. I'm sure you've realized it already. You will never find the means to cross the gap between the human heart and your mechanical frame. No matter how much you want love, you'll never earn it. At best, people grow fond of you.
Oh, someone stuck a finger in my neck. That counts.
The more I consider the matter, the more I genuinely pity you. I'd best hurry up and put an end to your pathetic life.
Yeah, well, you only have like 6 bullets. I've got 100.
Finally.
I'm sorry.
Fucked her up.
Yeah. Now those
Clearly,
now it's like a,
clearly, I'm only good against people who are also using a gun.
thinking what I'm thinking? The mastermind behind this tournament may have some means of fogging our senses. Were you suspecting that as well?
Yes.
Then we are in agreement. Its aim appears to be to make friends fight one another, though it's a mystery to me as to why it would do such a thing. But the battle is over and the interference has been lifted. Given past examples, the pattern is clear. How about it? Why don't we talk things over? I am Naoto Shirogane. I work as a detective. I agreed to act as an observer for the police regarding the special cargo, met with Kirijo-san beforehand, and accompanied her to the airport.
So that's how you knew about us. I recall seeing you in the introductory video along with the other competitors.
They're good friends of mine. I attend Yasogami High, the same school as them.
I see. So after you finished your business and returned to your hometown, that video appeared on TV. Is that correct?
That's right. At least
I forgot, how did Teddy end up in the TV? Did he trip as well?
The real reason
I don't know. Yes, he went into the TV at Junez.
Naturally, I cannot reveal my client or what their aims are, but I'm sure you have your own secrets to keep. What do you think? As long as we're in the same boat, why not cooperate?
I see. It would not be wise.
I had to remind someone it's daylight savings for a certain group of people.
How much do you know about this world?
Your friend told me it's a realm formed by human
A
thought.
certain group of people, he said with disdain and racist remarks.
Exactly.
People's mental state. When someone enters it directly, they have a much stronger effect on it. For a normal person with no persona-based resistances, a dangerous situation will arise where their shadow goes berserk. That happened frequently in the case I was involved with last year. This false school may have something to do with it. I assume you have a theory already.
You're right for the disdain, because it's for the, like, someone's organizing like a D&D type game. I was like, and one person can't make it, and I'm just like, I could hop in, because the last time they couldn't make it, I also joined. And I was just letting them know, I was like, okay, if that person can't make it again, because it's a running joke that they said, like, wouldn't it be funny if I just never met this person you guys keep running into? And I don't believe, and I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. So when I found, I was like, yo, tag me in if you need me. So I was like, just a reminder, the Yanks had daylight saving, so they might think the game's an hour earlier than it is.
I still seem to have a soft spot. Aiga-san, I ask only one thing of you. Please save my friends.
That is my intention.
You have yours tonight,
I'll
right?
wait here, secure in knowing that.
If the game might not even happen, it would usually be where our Power Rangers thing is.
It's
And
the
every
daylight
time.
savings.
I am curious though.
Oh, sorry. No, it's apparently the last Saturday in March, which would be the 29th to 30th.
Am I mistaken?
Oh, well,
your clothing hides it, but my sensor scan shows the body measurements of a human with female proportions.
What do you mean? How much can you see?
Hey, enough with the chit-chat! Hurry up and move on to the next!
Would you like to know your current measurements? From top to bottom, they are...
That's quite all right.
Never mind, little old me. Please finish that line of thought. I demand it!
How did we get so off subject? If you're going to go, please hurry and leave.
No one's allowed to know Naoto's measurements.
No,
or
that's the whole
body type at all.
Even on her character, the size is question marks.
Well, I think they all have question marks for their weight if they're a girl, but like she has like question marks on her height as well.
Everything's redacted.
Like everything's redacted. Are we fighting Elizabeth?
before.
What are you doing here?
Ain't it obvious? I'm cleaning up the classroom. It's no picnic, what with people running wild and wrecking things.
You're not really focused on fixing the situation, huh?
This is all in a day's work for a student council president. We'll look back on it and laugh, right?
You seem like you're having fun.
That's because I
So
love
does
my
wait? Hold on, I
students.
forgot. I think Aegis is like 100% aware that this is Labrys.
She suspects it's Labrys.
Things get out of hand like
Yeah.
this.
But it's dangerous here. You must leave at once. Won't you come with me?
What? You're worried about me? Hey, I'm the president. And you might not think so to look at me, but I ain't no slouch in a fight. I'll be fine.
No, that's not what I mean.
Your clothes are pretty out there, but I can see you mean well. Thanks. Some of these students won't listen to a word I say, but I feel like I gotta be here. No, I wanna be here.
Even if it puts you in danger?
You're really a drama queen, aren't you? Who's to say I'm in danger for sure? Besides, even if you're right, I'd wanna stay here. I always wanted to go to school with everyone, just like normal. That's all.
Does that imply you couldn't do so before?
You're asking me that now, honestly? Back then, Huh?
What's wrong?
Weird. The past, How come it's... Ooh, sorry, I'm not feeling so good all of a sudden.
What? Are these Labrys's memories? What was that just now? Huh? Wait! Are you sure you want to take that girl out of here?
Shadow, I guess.
This is the only place she can fit in. No one will understand her once she steps outside, but she can't become human either. So she has no other choice but to wallow in this illusory school. Pitiable, isn't she? But this is the only way she can be happy. Are you going to take that from her? What will you do after you take her from here? Lock her up in a box again? How cruel. No wonder she ran away. Ran away? What are you... You don't mean... You finally figured it out? Lapras wasn't brought here by some sinister mastermind. She escaped on her own and came here. That can't be. The suspects in the hijacking case, I'm sure you've seen the opponents you fought so far robbed of their sanity. Have you forgotten already? You're saying that was Labras's doing too? Yes. Her heart gave birth to this world, and that power is one of her abilities. From some special equipment. With a power like that, wouldn't it be simple to control a number of ordinary people?
Shadow Eye, I guess it's just invisible, I guess.
Strange to go to so much trouble to come to a place like this. If she did in fact do this, then she must face herself. What gives you the right to say that? You've experienced suffering before too.
Because I didn't play. You finished Reload, right? You finished episode, I guess, right?
No, but
I've
finished the answer.
Yeah, I just want to wait until all parties are done, episode, I guess.
They're not gonna watch the stream. What is your question?
Why does the protagonist show up as a shadow?
Okay, that I kind of forgot, so I guess once we're re-reminded of it, I could tell you. It may just be a consequence of being a piece of everyone's memory.
I think not. That pain will never completely disappear. It will always fester inside you. Isn't that right? Even if you take Lapras away, the same will happen to her. She'll become just like you. Is that a fate you want for her? You see, here you can have anything, as long as you look away from the truth. That doesn't just go for Lapras, but for you too. Even the things you have lost forever. Here, you can have them back. What are you?
I am your ability to use the wild card. I'm going to die now.
No, I need that ability. No, papa. You're not me. Your eyes are yellow.
Take away your suffering. Now, take my hand, Igus.
This is where you comes in.
Pardon my interruption.
Okay, Elizabeth works too.
Trivial conversation.
I guess you've met this person. Okay, good. Okay, the answer's canon now.
Yeah.
There was a part of me that was like, they've made no reference to it ever having taken place.
Excuse me, but I would like a word with this lady over here. Would you mind leaving?
Who are you?
If you don't leave the two of us, I must resort to giving you a hearty thrashing with my book. It's a hardcover, leather-bound edition, and is quite powerful. Enough to do over 4 digits on average, I'd say.
What? I don't believe this.
Oh, I want to fight her.
I'm sorry for that. Thank you for saving me.
Did I save you? I was on a journey for personal reasons. But I sensed some extraordinary powers clashing against each other and came to see what all the fuss was about, only to be met with this bitter disappointment. Please stand. Have you already forgotten the enlightenment you gained before me once? Has it escaped your prodigious goldfish-like memory? It seems that I must once again ascertain what you are truly capable of. Well, here goes. The cards will decide your fate.
You drew the Armageddon card. Now I have to use Armageddon on you.
Final.
Oh no. Persona! Impressive. Opening my door.
Oopsie daisy.
Remarkable.
Won't you have some?
Impressive. Impressive.
I failed. My other self.
Impressive.
Please hit.
What? From this moment impressive. Impressive.
Here.
I gotten better, I guess.
Going. You're frozen. Severe impact. Severe impact.
Here, some freeze.
Ow. Please hit.
What?
I got it. Gyro heavy damage. Ow. Here. Please hit.
Remarkable.
Down. Going.
Impressive. One. Oh no.
Here is some electricity. I failed. No.
Your fate is in the
Why is my thing?
Final sequence.
Dang it!
What?
Dodged out my way.
This is
Oh
your
well.
proof of growth.
I totally won that fight.
Well done. You are indeed neither man nor any ordinary machine. You are truly singular. But then can anyone be said to be the same as anybody else? People anguish over the gulf between themselves and others, and the lack of any who could possibly understand them. How is their situation different from yours? What defines life is not death, but bonds. That is the answer you once reached. Then take that to heart and go forth. Remember that your bonds will remain unbroken, giving you the strength to withstand any suffering.
My bonds.
I, too, am currently on an endless journey, but I anticipate that you will become a compatriot of mine, unbound by the limitations of time. I hope that you will not be led astray by trivial things. With that, I bid you good luck.
There are rules to this tournament delineating behavior after a match.
Such parlor tricks can get stuffed. I shall be on my way.
She remains a complete enigma.
She disappeared as quickly as she appeared.
One's true desire, but I want Labrys to see past herself to a world where other people matter, even if one discards their bonds to avoid pain. All that awaits is a numb, desert-like future with no promise. I thought as she did once, so I'm sure I can understand her. I want to form a bond with Labrys, with my sister. I want to teach her things that she cannot learn if she is alone.
a shame. You gave it a try, but there's no way anyone would understand you. Huh? At least one of them has to understand how I feel. Isn't that what you thought? The important part is that it's all your fault. That's not true. You still refuse to remember? Look at me. And stop deluding yourself. I am a shadow. The true self.
No way. That's... She has my face. Stop! I'm not like that!
Calm down. It's just taking that form to agitate you.
Did I disappear at the end of Yosuke's storyline? Or not the end, but like the
No.
point?
It was like... it was... Yeah, actually it was Yosuke's.
Okay, so this lines up, I guess.
No! Taking that form, huh? Well, you have a point. I do have the power to confuse people's senses.
That's how you made my senpai fight each other.
Of the things you're seeing right now, which do you think is real and which is fake?
No, I'm not like you. I'm human, aren't I?
Huh? What do you mean?
And how did I come to have these special powers? Why, it's because I have them.
Huh? A robot?
Look, that's what she really looks like. It's her who's been deceiving you all from the start. Not only you, but herself too. She really thinks that she's a human living a normal life at school. To reinforce her make-believe as real, she prevented herself from accessing any memories that could contradict that. She even sealed away her own name.
No! Stop!
Kindly hurry up and remember me. Remember yourself. It's pretty rude of you to even forget your own name.
No! I don't want to remember!
Huh. Is that so? Looks like you still need an extra push.
Yosuke-senpai!
Meanwhile, I guess it's just standing there watching everything unfold. Box of popcorn in hand.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they're gonna fight. I should probably stop that.
Yep. As you can see, popcorn up in the air. Editor put in a PNG of popcorn.
A girl? Wait, you're a robot too?
That's right, Yosuke. We do not have vaginas. Sucks to be you.
You must remember, that is the only way the future will open up to you. You must accept it, no matter how painful it may be. Your true name is 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labrys.
Alright, we only have one thing left we can do next time.
Yep. Well, yeah, I think you need to finish Labrys and then Elizabeth, and then you can start continuing everyone else's.
Like, are they not all? Are they different or are they the same?
They're kind of the same. I think it's all. Yunarakami is the one you definitely want to do. Yosuke's, I think you also kind of definitely want to do. And then, unless you want to find out like the answer to like what everyone else was doing, like Naoto's investigation, Akihiko's desire to be strong.
I feel like some of them are similar.
Yeah.
Like, I guess
Like,
in Yosuke might have like the same path, like or timeline or something.
Yeah, Kanji, like, you get a little epilogue over everyone's story. Like, you know, like, if you do Kanji's questline, you probably have, like, a little bit of him working in the textile shop.
And then we still have all this to do.
Yeah, how are you feeling about this? Because, like, if you have, like, light visual novel fatigue...
Ooh, there's more over here. How far over
Yeah, there's different branches, and, like, you will see them pop up, and you will get multiple at a time.
No, I'm still wanting to complete this.
Okay.
But like we're gonna complete like these ones first, then switch back to you and Truth doing
episode P4.
No, switch back to you and Truth doing Ace Attorney.
Oh no, okay.
And then like we'll just like alternate.
Okay. Neat.
Okay, so
we have a plan.
Until next week we'll do Lab vs. Root, and then hopefully we'll start getting some answers to some questions. And for tomorrow we'll be doing some Budokai 3. Till next time, this has been Funimpa Gaming. Bye.